there guys, my name is Josh HDG and I'd like to welcome you back to another episode of the Jamie Vardy My Player Career Mode. And in this episode we're finally getting into it, we're finally getting into the Premier League season with games against Sunderland at home and West Ham away. And Ranier wants us to get an average match rating of 6, score 1 goal, and I believe he wants us to get a shot conversion rate of above 10%. So we're going to load into the game here. It's the first game of the season, a chance to show our intent for the season that we are here to challenge to the title with the big boys, and what better way to do that than a win against Sunderland at home. So we get off into the first clip here. I'll pass it to Kante, sorry, what I'm saying, Mane, and he plays Inler through. Inler, one-on-one, pile drives it into the top corner. What a great start, 17 minutes in, we're 1-0 up. Vardy is having a party, the King Power is rocking, and it's good to be back at the home stadium for another season, instead of playing in some European country in some random old stadiums like it was in pre-season. This is proper, this is the Premier League. And also, did any of you see my celebration? Why Jamie Vardy was doing a cartwheel for getting an assist? That's something Mesut Ozil would do actually. Oh well, Kazri has quite a good chance there. We get the ball again, we play it to Inler who's running through, holding on to it, waiting for me to catch up. I ask for it, there, Shea gets in the way. But he has a finesse shot which was well saved by, I believe that to be Manone or Pantilimon. I couldn't quite catch the name. So we're going to half time, 1-0, all's good. It's all swinging round about, we're going well. Catamol comes on for Rodwell. And can we hold on to this 1-0 lead, guys? That's the question. And the answer is, for the most part, yes. We seem to dominate this second half. Vardy, I'll get a good chance, but it's saved by Manone. As Joe now running down the wing, crosses it in. And I think that says a lot about the second half that I've chose to include that clip in the highlights. Just a Joe putting a cross out for a throw-in. A cross out for a goal kick. I'll get a good chance there. And oh my god, what was I thinking? I have a shot with my left foot. I never remember my left foot being that bad that I'd actually put it out closer for a throw-in than an actual goal kick. So I run down the wing there, and that should have been a penalty in my opinion. I do a nice little ball roll in. But their defender completely wipes me out, and I was quite worried. I thought I might have had an injury. But this half was all us. We just couldn't quite get that second goal. As you see me play it through to Inler, he plays it back to me. I have a little snapshot of Manone, and 1-0 is how the game finished. Should have been about 2 or 3 or even 4, I think, because we had quite a few clear-cut chances compared to Sunderland's 1 from Kazri, which is the only real chance of theirs that I could find when I was editing this video down. So we're going to go into the next game now after some training. So we do our training, as you can see we've got mostly C's, a D and a B, which is decent. We're trying to get our rating up. I find it harder to get our rating up as an actual player than it is as a virtual pro, because they've already got good attributes anyway. I don't know, it's a weird one. I don't seem to be growing as fast as my old player, because I don't really get accomplishments, that's the one. I haven't really got any accomplishments so far as recording this, so food for thought. I'd like to get into about 78 by the end of the season, which is quite a realistic target. So we go into the second game of the episode, which is actually Leicester City's last ever trip to the Boleyn ground, which has been knocked down at the end of the season. I actually had the privilege of going to this ground this season with Wolves in the FA Cup. Yeah, it's something I'd never been to, and I was happy to get it off my grounds list whilst it was still there before it was knocked down. So we have a clip here. Mahrez plays it to Okazaki, play it to me. I'm gonna play it to Kante, plays it to Okazaki, and he blazes over. That was a real show of intent. Like I say, we had a good start to this game, and I played Okazaki through again. He plays it back to me. I have a one-on-one, and it's well saved by Adrian. I probably should have buried that, but never to worry. Now this, guys, this is what you'll see the title is about. Adrian passes it to me. I'm like, thank you very much, mate. He passes it to me from 4. He could have booted it up, he could have passed it out wide. He decides to play it straight to my feet. I accept the gift, and I put Leicester 1-0 ahead. So Antonio has a good shot there, but it's saved. And Okazaki, I probably should have let him go alone here. I asked for it myself, but the shot is blocked by Angelo Ogbonna, who's a real underrated defender in real life, in my opinion. He's always been a bit of a beast on FIFA. So we're going to half time. It is 1-0 to Leicester. And we seem to be starting this season well. We're very defensively, we're quite solid defensively, and our attacks are doing the business. Even though we're not like destroying teams, like we didn't destroy Sunderland, we probably should have scored more. We seem to be troubling teams' defences enough to get the goals that will win us the game. and Kante have a nice tackle, but he passes it back and Carroll latches on. He probably should have gone more direct. He gets the crossing anyway. Schmeichel's equal to it, and he's equal to Byram's long shot. So here we have it in the 90th minute now. I'm running down the wings against some real tired defenders, but Adrian saves it. And now we have the 90th minute. The game's pretty much won. Mahrez down the wing, plays it to me. I play it to Kante, plays it back, and I hit a shot. It's 2-0. Life's good. Leicester City have got 6 points from 6. I've already achieved my target set by Vanier for the month. So the next 2 games are no pressure in that sense. And what a way to start the Premier League campaign, guys. And we're approaching the end of the episode now. I'll return tomorrow with 2 more games for you against Spurs and Bournemouth. So be sure to tune in for that if you're enjoying this series. Please leave the video a fat like, a comment if you want, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next episode, guys. Thanks for watching.